Hey, y'all, heads up to it on TCC, right? Because we had a blast. The day was a blast. It was a serious, fun, hilarious day because when you can hear people, living the same, like you get what I'm saying, talking identical to one another, just reading line scripts. You feel me? But we chilling, right? We chilling. We doing like the real students. We doing our thing. We have our awareness. We doing our thing. But some of the teachers, the instructors or whatnot, they came out the woodworks like, oh yeah, we got to do this, we got to do that. And then one of the security dudes, he came up to me and he was like, yeah, this and this and that. And I don't know, recorded this dude and he was like, oh, and he's going and he's bouncing around in his words. And I'm like, look, if there's an emergency, I'm a student. You have to tell me. You're saying that you're security, but you're not, you're not telling me anything. You're just, all I'm seeing is discrimination. So what is the problem? Oh, if I know, then this is, if you ladies, let me tell y'all something, and especially on campus, because I be letting y'all know, record these idiots, record them. There's personnel right there. There's everybody right there. I'm right there. Everybody's right there. Record them. Record them. If they want to blabber out their mouth about these sex crimes that they getting caught up for and getting busted for and what they were trying to do, and then you got students that they're all, they're accepting secret phone calls from the deputy department because they ain't real sheriffs, the ones that's doing this cyber thing. And then you got the other ones that's out there charading around, from the other two departments, from the sheriff department, because this dude works in the county jail doing the cybercrime thing. So these idiots didn't get it. They calling in, and that's illegal. As soon as you run to a civilian, it's illegal. That's millions of dollars. As soon as you're doing that and you're going to somebody else to help you out with anything, and then you're trying to retaliate, nigga, that's a hit for hire. Of course we getting paid. You're the one getting the life. You're the one getting this missing. You're the one getting what you're getting now. So crying about it, it ain't helping them. You feel me? And then they tried some future faking thing, and then I threw it out there like, look, y'all know me. Oh, is this why they always talking about, oh, we want him to go and basically sexually attack a female? Like, come on now, I ended all that. So why do you want me to go out there and believe this? And then you can't do nothing to me because I already ended your group. Everything you're talking about, I already heard from over and over since 2019. Just somebody else, different face, reading the same line scripts. That's it. You feel me? So for the female students that I was reaching out to, letting them know the dilly, you feel me? They're listening, and the dude, they're like, oh, this and this and that. I'm like, look, it's discrimination when you start future faking that you're the only one allowed to have a relationship, but you're trying to act as though you're pretending relationships to taunt somebody else, and the only thing you keep on saying is why you're even approaching somebody else is that you want somebody else to, have an attitude and go attack a woman? Like, nah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen at all. Those are hate crimes. You cannot do no segregation. We abolished that already, especially when JFK was in the office. You feel me? So when they're doing that from the transients to the bus, the schools, to anywhere, I don't care if it's housing. I don't care if you're in the store. As soon as they start future faking and they're trying to make all healthy Americans leave, and then all the other ones like that since reason come through, that's what hospice was for. You didn't go there. You're the only reason you're going through this. You're the only reason you're going through this. So, long story short, they tried that. I let the women know what it is. Y'all record them because they're flat out talking. They're talking about that it's over. So, if it's over, why are they, get what I'm saying? Why are you still talking if it's over? Obviously, you're panicked. And you're trying to act as though you can dib and dab at something else because you're targeting. And targeting is a capital crime. You can't even stalk. That is a capital crime. Obama even let that be known. You feel me? So I'm laughing because they're admitting they're caught up on these text messages, the phone. They're caught up with dating sites. They're caught up with social medias. They're caught up with everything. You feel me? Personal phone, all this, right? So I'm sitting back. I'm letting it be known. We do our little communication here and there, and their whole provocation. When the female found out what that was, she got up and she left. The dude, he was sitting back trying to illegally film me, just giving me all types of millions in his phone because a badge told him to do it. So now I got all types of from him and his personal phone and his little text messages from, you know, whatever. Y'all know how that go. You feel me? So I'm laughing at the dude. I'm ignoring it. I'll get my work done. I got my work done. You feel me? So the female gets up because she's uncomfortable now. She cares about who she is. She cares about herself. You feel me? Them running to somebody else and trying to have her cover. Oh, we want to give this person attitude. Then why the hell ain't you in my face? Why ain't you in my face? Why are you running to a woman? That alone, you're weak. You're playing on the phone. You're weak. You're trying to snitch. You're trying to do something that you can't even do because you got accessory all in your phone, nigga. You feel me? So we laughing. We're educated. We're educated because these individuals so stupid. They were a part of that group. That woman wasn't a part of that group, that student. You feel me? So she got up right away. The instructor went, and she's on the phone with somebody that's not even a part of our educational system. They're part of the justice system. And it was like, oh, how is she doing? Is she this? Is she going to say anything? Is she going to tell? And then the teacher, she's explaining to her, like, oh, man, it didn't rub her the right way. And then the same teacher that got another student AIDS. That's premeditated attempted murder. If you know you're sick and you're purposely trying to fix up these little wannabe dates for a badge little group that's descending out of the department, they're being removed along with their little helpers who is on the street listening to them and doing what they're saying against their own kids. So why the hell would, you know, somebody see that? You know what I mean? And we're looking at this idiot sit back and betray her own students, just like the teachers betrayed their own students. And I told y'all before, I was there literally in person to hear the men was like, oh yeah, this is what we got to do, get the females to get fired because we're being charged. We're over. We're being charged. They admitted to all types of sex crimes against underages, against, you know, female students, against female, like, come on now. And I'm right there advocating. So I had to let the dude know today, you know, the security guard I was telling you about earlier, this is retaliation. You can't tell me about some dean tension or whatever tension, because I'm already headed for the Attorney General with that, and that's a legal matter. He can't even approach me no more. That's over. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm the quietest dude on campus. The only time you ever hear me speak on our campus, just like in person, is when you're directly speaking to me. You coming around on your phone is your business. That's the flat out, because that's not my charge if you're doing the wrong thing. And I'm an alpha male, so I'm not nosy. You put yourself out there, that's something else. You start plotting on my students or my teachers, because I already had to address the same group trying to pass COVID when there was COVID to the female teachers. So my advice to those students, record. That's your money. I already got mine before I even came out to Washington. I already had millions. I had over 15 million already. I still got it. Do you get what I'm saying? My baby mamas are running this, this investigation, what it is. So we don't have too much of nothing or contact. They're busy. So everything that these men been doing on their own is obstruction of justice. It's also hit for hires. It also runs into a lot of things, because the same thing that they're trying to utilize, they're dying from. Do you understand? So for them to try to pretend that they need to have some type of charades, ladies, my advice to y'all, no matter where you at, if somebody is telling you about somebody that y'all know is not in their phone, it's not in their little whatever, I don't care if it's social, why is they looking up another man? Flat out. You feel me? If they're talking identical or reading live script constantly on the phone, won't let you go through theirs. You feel me? Or they begging for money or whatever it is, like they don't know what, the food stamps is or whatever else. You feel me? Do that to them. Night, bye-bye. You feel me? They can't sleep while you in the house with them, then you're not sleeping together. That defeats the whole purpose. You feel me? Tell them bye-bye, because it's better safe than sorry. Do you have kids in the house, or is he constantly using you for something? And then is he trying to act emotional with somebody else besides protecting and providing? Because none of that has anything to do with using or just going to you like you're the hospice patient or you're the hospice nurse and he's there just to use you for all your stuff and die at the same time while he's trying to slowly give you your his to you. Manipulation from the department, period, is millions of dollars. This is like, in this case, it's millions of dollars. You feel me? That's just what it is. Nobody's gonna retaliate because that goes into another set of different millions. Nobody's gonna send somebody else because all they're doing is self-destruction and they're giving us a gang of money. That's all it is, and they're blind to it. This is what we want to sue, or this is what we want to see. This. Oh, we see what he's trying to do. We don't need to try to sue. That's a part of our system. We're legal to do that. It is even free to get. We're free to get civil lawyers and all that. But to sit back and target somebody else as child or somebody else's mother or somebody else's friend because she's a woman, that was a hate crime in itself. My advice to that student, that she know exactly who I'm talking about, and the rest of y'all on the campus that be on my, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all record them, y'all report them. Because once they are literally, because we could have been got them out of there. That's just what it is. Federal investigation or not. We could have been got them out of there. Y'all been reported them. I'm just the only male that went on that school campus and reported them. The way I did with so much details, you feel me? Now I'm letting y'all know, since it's a federal one, the state level, we're past that already. We're only dealing with the federal courts, and everything that we get is for sure, just like the IRS. You feel me? It's for sure. These things are for sure. So when y'all also hear them say, oh, he's trying to do this, he's trying to do that. Nah, boo-boo, I don't need to try. I literally did that already. You feel me? I'm helping y'all get y'all millions, because all this other stuff was already done. Like, it's extra. And y'all finna find out about that 300 million too. You feel me? I hide money from myself because I had to focus on everything else that I'm doing for y'all out of kindness of my heart. Do you get what I'm saying? So don't worry about anything what they're saying, because if they gotta complain about me to that extent, then obviously I'm that one. If they gotta complain and try to run around like they ever knew me, that was my first time on that type of campus. Other than that, I'm either in universities or somewhere else. You feel me? Somewhere else to trade tech or something. You feel me? Other than that, that's my first time on a community college. And they even offered me to go to the university, but I was supposed to go in TCC direction, and I see why. Because I don't ease up, you feel me? And I ain't going nowhere. So they yak talk about, oh, we're trying to get him to jail. That's due process rights violation. Y'all don't participate with that one. Oh, we're trying to do this, we're trying to do that. If it's a man, trust me, nothing's happening with that. They already had federal orders to keep them no contact. You get what I'm saying? But because they tried to do it a different way and run behind civilians, millions done packed upon millions. Understand that. So when they're trying to use me as an excuse to approach a woman, I'm not their wingman, baby. I'm not their wingman at all. If they need help or anything like that, they already showed us what they did to animals. They already showed us their talk about children and other women that they tried to do it to, or they did it to, or their family, or whatever. You feel me? But they're suffering for it now. That's y'all money. They mouth. That's their worst enemy right now. They damn mouth and they device. You feel me? So don't worry about all the other stuff. And for that, y'all record, y'all do what y'all do, because there ain't no such thing as segregation. We abolished it. That alone, it should have told y'all. And on top of that, y'all should already know too, no badge can go to any civilian and ask them to do any damn favor. You feel me? That's money in itself. You get what I'm saying? And if they put themselves in a position and trying to act as though they were victimized all of a sudden, who told them who told them on their devices to go around you? So that alone, they'll never call the cops on you. They'll text. They got too many text messages back and forth with them, so they can never call. You get what I'm saying? But other than that, hell nah. Y'all don't worry about that. And last I checked, we already beat the block up. I already seen, a lot of the same wannabe bullies, wannabe hardcore talkers get punched on by women down there, their faces being scraped off, eyes swollen. I done seen a lot on social media on what y'all did to even their women. You feel me? Because they like running behind a woman. If they wanted to play mama, they could have literally did that on their own. You feel me? But don't go for the okie doke, because if a batch can't do it and they're running to somebody else to try to manipulate them, to try to help them do something that they can't even do themselves, that alone should tell you they weak. That alone should tell you that. You feel me? So nah, for all the unwanted attention, when y'all kept on telling them what it is, and they caught up on cameras and all types of devices, they did that to themselves. I got a military family, so y'all know I'm trained in whatever I've been taught, even had my surroundings growing up militant. So for them to sit back and try to pretend like, oh, we're trying to get him this way, we're trying to do this way, they're trying to do that way. I have too many visions of getting it on with y'all in our sessions. You feel me? So nobody can't tell me anything, especially them, because the feds, first of all, is not going to tell you anything about somebody else that they're investigating what direction when they see that the person's being stopped by a group of pedophiles. You feel me? Like, that's not going to happen. Nobody's going to do that. You get what I'm saying? That's just another hype for a lie for somebody else. We making too many millions off their damn mouth and their unsanitariness. Like, come on, we still got federal orders. We still got federal law. Don't forget, everything when we had the pandemic was that. So for somebody to know they're sick, they didn't stay home, or they didn't have a home, so they didn't go to the hospital, that alone, that was a hit for hire. You got to understand, we still got long-term COVID patients. We still got a lot of other stuff going on, but it's not to that threatening point, even though they're trying to make it that way, but that's their criminal intent. You see, that's that millions. And they're not telling y'all when they're pretending with y'all neither. Oh, oh, baby, I got this, and this, and this, yada, 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 that I'm dying from, and I just want this, and this, and this. They're not coming at y'all like that. You feel me? They're not coming at y'all straightforward, like, hey, they got some woman issues, they got some money issues, they got this, they got that. I can see if they're coming at y'all like that. But to pretend that they want to be emotional with another man, period, that should have told y'all that they're not on the side where they just straight into females. That should have told y'all. Like, you get what I'm saying? So y'all don't have to play that game with them. And if they're on cybercrime, don't have them in y'all phone. Record them. Record them. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that. But not in your phone. And then on the bus transients too, on the way back, trust and believe. They caught up too, because they were plotting, they were doing all this trying to help, and they got the cyber on there too. And our president already said it. I told you, we're targeting every business they operated out of. That means every personnel that was with their group that's documented snitches. We got their photos, we know where they live, we got their numbers, we got their names, we got everything. So don't believe the hype, or they're trying to hide, or they're trying to do this, or we just want to let them know. And like, nah, that's the wrong song to sing to anybody. And for y'all new ones that's popping up, welcome to Washington. You feel me? Well, y'all Amazonians don't talk to nobody unless y'all already know they got something going for themselves. You're not letting somebody that don't got nothing in your life. That's how Washington is. That's the mentality of the women out here. You feel me? So y'all keep that mentality. Y'all know what it is. You feel me? And y'all stick with it, because y'all growing. Y'all doing a lot of stuff. Like the song goes, my team's getting big. I got more mouths to feed. You feel me? Now y'all seeing that we doing it over here too. So when we doing that, God is doing something for y'all. Be wise. Be wise. Y'all got everything going. Y'all got everything. If y'all didn't have it, there wouldn't have been no need for no badge to help somebody in y'all relationship to try to use y'all for y'all stuff that y'all do have, so they can get it, and then y'all just move out of the equation. That should tell y'all all that. You feel me? So y'all go ahead, know y'all worth. You feel me? Because y'all gonna stay worth it, like L'Oreal. You feel me? And even more. You feel me? So yeah, y'all keep doing y'all thing. I got mad love for y'all, on the real. Mad love for y'all. Peace out. And just in case, happy Friday. Happy Friday. You feel me? Because y'all know I'm going to keep y'all laughing. And for the ones I talked to today at that job fair, y'all was so professional. I commend y'all on that. It shouldn't have took real students to go down there and make our school look good, because everybody else was down there on some emotional damage on what they were trying to do, and they didn't realize they were expressing that they were stalkers, that they were serial SPPs. You feel me? That they was there not to learn or get a job. They was there to try to target for the department. So yes, we are suing the department, all three of them, because they're the ones that's always popping up. They're the ones that's on data, always popping up, trying to communicate with their little group. So that's where y'all millions are coming from. Y'all didn't, they didn't like it. King Rip took y'all to the source. You feel me? Because I'm very resourceful. I go straight in there. That's why I always said from the beginning, for y'all that have been following me from state to state, we've been doing this too long. I go straight to the source. Usually I'll be like, hey, 50 G's ahead. You feel me? But this was something that was more better than some measly money. That's materialistic. There was no life in that. I wanted to see y'all smile. What are y'all doing in the organic state? What are y'all doing out here in a woman state? What are y'all doing out here and y'all not smiling? Where did that come from? Like, I never heard of that part of Washington State. I didn't hear a part of that. Like, am I lost? Like, you feel me? But I had to listen. I had to hear y'all war stories. I had to really listen to y'all, and y'all showed me. And right away, I got to it, didn't I? Now I'm getting to it with y'all money, because it's also written that the wicked is your ransom. Understand, everything that we're doing, we play by the rules. This is a Christian country. Nobody can burn crosses or wear, all types of clown colors and trying to act as though, they were interesting to pay attention to. Like, they had some dude on the bus try to act as though they're gonna plot on some a white girl. But how can you try to pretend you're prejudiced, but you're plotting on your own people? Realize council culture. They didn't care about white, black, or anything. And he bends over like an idiot. He leans over and he has a big knot, like a big old bowling ball, basketball in his by his spine. As soon as I started clowning him on the bus because he was trying to pretend like he was hard, he tried to lean back and hide it. No, you got injuries, nigga. And you cannot sleep. What balance do you got? Now, I'm a skilled fighter. I'm known to do this quickly. I'm talking about a skilled bone breaker, a skilled knockout artist, and an artist at taking niggas down. I train women. I don't sit back and train people how to talk. That's what they phones is for. You get what I'm saying? So don't even, that's what I'm gonna put it this way. Y'all millions is in y'all phones. How y'all gonna use it? I want y'all to think. I don't care. Once again, I don't care for a like. I don't give two damns about a subscription. I don't even care about a following. Do you get what I'm saying? I naturally get that. In real life, I care about y'all. I care about your life. I care about your happiness, your well-being, your safety, your security, your soul. I care about everything that y'all care about, and I care about some more. You get what I'm saying? So realize this can go into a lot of, and it has been, because it's federal. That means everything that they're doing is popping up federal charges. It's popping up Homeland Security charges, like the press already let everybody know. So when they're at this level of, oh man, this and this and that, but they're still trying to talk about it, they're still trying to get these little diseases out, meaning that's attempted murder. That's premeditated attempted murder. That's premeditated hit for hires too, if you're not one of their group and you're not in agreement with it. Do you get what I'm saying? So realize what they're talking about once again when they approach y'all and they say, oh, we want to do this, we want to do that, or y'all riding around in cars looking beautiful than a mug, but they looking like, oh, we trying to get this man, we're trying to do this to this man. Let me finish that sentence for y'all that they're not finishing because they're passive aggressive and narcissistic. They're trying to get rid of the man that helped protect women and children, that ended all the attacks on women and children, including COVID, and taught everybody inside how to shine and everybody out how to do it. Do you get what I'm saying? They're trying to pretend they can get rid of the y'all black knight in shining armor, who's also a gift to the world. You feel me? So just like y'all. So understand when people will tell you half of the story, but they're too busy begging for somebody to pay their gas bill because they can't afford it. And then we got situations like they're hiring, because obviously we're removing them out of the equation in the workplace, but they're hiring, and these idiots go down there to these fairs to pretend like they need something, but they're just grabbing candy and talking trash about America. Like we didn't have no liberties at all. or they just didn't care about their own and reality. You feel me? So I thank y'all for knowing y'all beautiful, knowing y'all worth it, smelling good. You feel me? Looking good, caring about yourself, being professional about it. We had to John Wick this one time. You feel me? And we're getting paid for it. And remember this, JFK said it too. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. I live by teachings in the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. Mainly the 60s and the 80s. You feel me? So if y'all don't know the revolutions that was happening back then, and the unity and the fighting for the rights, the civil rights movement, human rights, all that, women rights, everything, let me let y'all know what I'm doing. I'm letting y'all know because the feds can't let y'all know legally. You feel me? Maybe off the record, but nobody will never know about that. That's between y'all, you know what I mean? But as far as me, on some street level, you feel me? I'm going to show y'all how to get it. I'm going to show y'all how to get it because I'm investing in y'all. So what we're doing right now, I want to see how professional y'all is. I want to see, I can trust y'all with a large amount because I already know from the way y'all dress, how y'all talk, how y'all keep yourself up, and how y'all keep whole niggas away from y'all. That way y'all know already. You know what I mean? Y'all not letting nobody get in the way of y'all path. Y'all also is not going to let somebody come in and damage your whole lifestyle or your livelihood or anything like that. Like you can literally, y'all can handle it. I can turn my back and go somewhere else to take a whiz in the bathroom. You feel me? I can come from La Baño and then I can sit back and literally see you right there doing the same thing. And y'all already tested me out. Y'all know I'm kid tested, mother approved. You feel me? So see me eye to eye on this. You feel me? Because y'all wanna take it to the next level. All right, switch your mind to this. What are they gonna do if this was our? Because it's gonna be our lifestyle. But what are they gonna do when the cameras and lights come out? Action, bam. Oh, can I get your autograph? Can I get your autograph? Like, yeah, sure. Can I get a story with you? Yeah, sure. That's stuff that I personally will never get tired of. That's stuff that I know, and I'm literally secretly, because I'm pretty much giving it to you now, but secretly, I'm literally getting y'all ready for a lot of stuff. How do y'all handle it when somebody don't know how to use their phone and they always like super pretending that they got their iPhone camera lens on you, like they do on the transients? We getting paid for all that. What they do? That's our money. That's our millions. We didn't get permission for that. They ain't pleasure. I didn't tell the feds that they were pleasure. They ain't got a burger between their legs. You feel me? The burger buns. They ain't got that between their legs. They ain't taking care of it. You feel me? They're talking some booty hell stuff. Ain't a part of pussy heaven. You feel me? So I'm gonna tell you like this. When somebody is acting like paparazzi and they're just on a perverted level, you know what I mean? You already know you're suing. Think of how a lot of people did the sex tapes and then it got exposed and they sued. Like, we didn't agree to that. Like, what are you doing? Now, switch your mind to that. How are you going to conduct yourself when you at that point? Bam. So y'all got to remember, this is a holy land. This is y'all God's daughters. Y'all are called virgin daughters of the Most High. You feel me? When y'all are the 10 virgins have nothing to do with a man. The only man that it has something to do with pretty much is the Son of God. And I'm already calling y'all. Y'all already got that Isaiah chapter 4 down packed. Everybody on the second list already got, Isaiah chapter 11 down packed. Somebody else that got court cases that they done did some foul stuff, they got to take care of their biz first. You feel me? Before they can speak on ours, they too busy in La La Land. That's not even their reality that they're trying to pretend. Because they're literally dying and popping up missing. Do you get what I'm saying? So y'all look at it from a different point of view. In the midst of all this, how would a queen conduct herself? How would a queen conduct herself? Because if your king is kept it zipped up, he took you serious, how are you going to conduct yourself? Are you going to take, Neanderthal orders from a council culture who is a domestic terrorist in our country and pretend that we want to make him angry? We want to do this, but the whole time they were targeting you? Intelligence. If you're not on our level, Do yourself a favor. Don't come around me, because all they're gonna do, and we already got this on lock already. All they're trying to do is confuse, manipulate, and target the female. Y'all can do that on your own. You feel me? Y'all don't need me for that. I'm not your daddy. You feel me? But for y'all that don't agree with that, and y'all really on some, I want to impress him. If you really want to impress me, be on the same level as me. If you really want to impress me, don't take orders from no man. Not in your phone, not in reality. Because you should know already, next year I'm finna be 40 years old. Look at me. I don't need somebody that can't, know how to be a human being, an adult. I'm looking at the professionalism and everything. I'm looking at things that are serious, people that know what it is. And then what are you going to do when you have all this stuff? Think about it. That's the stuff that I'm looking at. I'm not looking at, the short time. I'm not looking at the short time things. I'm looking at the big time things. Not short term, big term. Because we're getting it. You feel me? We're getting it. So that's If y'all can't do it on your own, and y'all need help to be told how to be a female, like I don't need a slave. Already ended the bondage and all that other stuff. That's over. You feel me? So if somebody trying to prove to you what they got going on against somebody else, like that's too bougie for me. Flat out, because they're getting each other fired in the workplace like it was a damn game, like literally, like it was a game. And for somebody to have education and you just throw it away like it didn't mean anything, or they hired you for no reason because you got caught up with trying to do something for a different department, like look at the lessons that they're even teaching without even teaching. They just literally, showing it. And if y'all wanted to know who was that wonderful counselor, y'all listen to him. You feel me? Y'all do your thing. Y'all gotta do your thing. Because if nobody's delivering it the real way or how it's supposed to be delivered, then they're not clear intentions. So yeah, y'all keep doing what y'all doing on the campus. You feel me? Because the day was that lovely. The day was that lovely. Literally, even one of my advisors ended up getting in that lawsuit position, because now you can't run to her and try to do anything because you wanted to target her student. How's that working now? They didn't want me to find out about what I found out. They want me to talk to who I talked to. They didn't want me to do what I do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You feel me? Like, come on now. And then all they keep on saying is, how we want to do this, how we want to do that. I'm looking at this dude while he's shaking, and he's shaking in his words, and he's supposed to be security guard. And the only thing that I got is this dude, is he really serious? Like, I'm thinking, is he really serious? He's trying to be threatening? Do he, like, because I'm not, like, if this dude really want this to go down, I can literally crush this dude's throat right now and end this whole investigation thing. Literally, have the pig that sent him there to do it, have everybody that was working with them to do it, because we got more personnel than they got left on the street to be council culture. We got more militants before they could even get there. And all that's going to happen is everybody that was involved, that's caught up, that we already let it be known from the press, we in their phones, we're following them, we're doing what it is, the president letting it be known. So when they popping up and popping back, popping up and popping back, I look at that as a childish approach. You're seeing what you can get away with if you can steal some cookies. You want some milk and cookies. And when you can't get it, you're telling each other to bend your, over. That's still a sexual threat. I don't want to see that. I got females on the list lined up. So realize what it is. Ladies, y'all record. Show millions. Come on now. You gonna get it? Or are you on campus just to, hear them talk?